Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And what a crazy day, huh? What a crazy day. Well, yes, a lot has been happening, and today I want to talk about the stimulus that's going around and what I think this has to do with crypto right now, what the effect has been, and what I think for the future. But also make sure you press the like button, subscribe, and comment something down below, because that way you can enter into our 250 XRP giveaway. Just do those three things, very, very simple. And the first time we hit 1,500 likes within 24 hours, we are giving that away. All right, having said that, man, what a crazy day. US lawmakers reach agreement on a $900 billion stimulus. The stimulus is expected to provide $300 a week in enhanced federal unemployment benefits, a $600 check to many Americans, plus help for schools, vaccine distribution, and small businesses. And checking out this full article here, which I kind of don't want to show because of the title right here, because YouTube doesn't like that. Congress agrees to $900 billion CV stimulus deal after months of failed negotiations. And actually, most of the people I've been talking to here say this number is actually very, very low. However, we got to put, as a crypto channel, we got to put this into perspective, because $900 billion. You guys get that for a little second? If you start counting right now, and you just keep counting till you're at 900 billion, you'll probably be freaking old and have hair any place you didn't even know could exist. Guys, just think about this. 900 billion is such a huge amount of money. It's, let's say, just this $1 trillion that they just pumped in. Even though, it could have been more. I'm not trying to say it couldn't have been more, but damn, guys, wow. It's just so much money to be pumping into the economy and just kind of wrecking the whole US dollar. And the fun thing about this is, as a crypto holder, this is very, very positive for us, right? Even though the market didn't react positively to it, most likely because of the bigger climate that's going around. Well, first of all, people are more insecure. The second, which again, I don't want to quote too far on YouTube, but the biggest idea as to why the prices are going down right now is most likely because of the new strain. You guys know what I'm trying to say? The new thingy strain that just came out, the new you guys see what I'm trying to hover over, that little new strain that came out? I think the people are just generally quite concerned with their money. They're not that eager to invest. They're not that eager to spend more, to be exposed to more risk and stuff like that. And even though, if you start to think about it, a bigger crisis, a bigger stimulus bill, Elon Musk's recent comments, all of that is actually very positive for crypto. It's not really reflecting it just quite yet. However, over a little bit of a longer term, it's actually going to be doing that, combined with all the money that's being pumped in, like we talked about before. This is very, very positive, and is once more a big freaking confirmation, a fat confirmation that, we got ourselves on the right track. All right, but before we actually go on here, make sure you check out GSX. All right, this coin here, I've been talking about it for a little while now. Not too often, but a little while now. And that is because I've actually bought in, and again, we've been talking and discussing this in the Discord for quite a while. If you use the link below, you get 5% extra. By the way, you'll get more the more you buy at once, of course, right? You guys can see exactly how that works, where you get more if you buy more in one chunk. So don't buy it like in two separate ones. Just buy it in one chunk if you want the extra bonuses. But the basic point of this is it's gold secured currency, and it's the world's first growth coin and the first coin that rises in asset value as the backed asset goes up. So the reason I kind of am involving myself with this more so is I've earlier talked about the graph, about that coin, which really pumped like crazy a little bit ago. Let's type it in here again. I already did that yesterday, but let's type it in here. The graph. How can we find it? The graph, or GRT, I could have actually done. This coin, we had the chance to buy this a couple of months ago, right? I mean, I don't know if everybody had the chance to, but I at least had the chance to buy it, maybe indirectly, but all right. The chance was there. Let's just say the chance was there for you and I. Let's just say that. But you could buy for like the smallest amount of money. The smallest amount of money. And all of a sudden, when it came out here, 10 cents you could have still bought it for, which is still a fair price, because a couple of days later, boom, 75 or so cents. So you have 7.5 times your money in a couple of days. But just think about the fact that you can buy these things sometimes at a very much discount if you can buy into it early, right, or at the start. And that's that kind of thing that I feel with GSX, where if we go early and we buy into it, we might have a good chance of it actually rising a lot in value once it really comes out. Because you cannot buy this on exchanges just quite yet. This is the initial. So yeah, I'm risking myself to it. If you have any questions about it, just join the Discord and let's start talking, because I've been asking the team of this project a lot of questions. A lot of questions. I heard about this whole ordeal from the Run guys, and you guys in the Discord kept telling me about it, so I was like, I'm gonna check it out. And yes, if they really can do what they've said, and at least everything up to now kind of proves that they know what they're doing, it can make us a lot of money. All right, but do your own due research or due diligence. Don't just trust me. Check it out, and let's move on. So the one thing that's kind of cool from here as well is that a lot of people are going to be getting their money. And I saw a lot of guys on Twitter say, are we going to get a fiat or crypto, yada, yada, yada. Cool thing is that I think a lot of people will actually spend their stimulus also on crypto if they do not need it for their normal day-to-day lives, right? I think that's good. Another one is it's been such a stalling, like they've waited for this stimulus for so freaking long that I think a lot of people are not really planning on getting it anymore, and they're like pretty happy. I think that they've finally gotten something out, even though the money is a lot less than what was expected before, but I think generally it's still kind of good. And of course, guys, this stuff is really, really positive for crypto over the longer term. So yeah, is it a lot of money? I can't really say. All right, I can't really say if we compare to the bigger picture, but I do think actually so. All right, the numbers they put in here are a little bit skewed right there, and I'm not even saying it's very, very cheap. All right, in comparison to the bigger picture, because if you check the U.S. debt here, they can't just keep printing more money because it would ruin their economy completely. Then, however, to move on, Ripple partner Currency Cloud records 500 customers, doubles payment volumes since lockdown. Currency Cloud records 500 customers, doubles payment volume, yada, yada. Pretty good, all right, for Ripple once more. We got that going on. Currency Cloud announces partnership with Ripple to process cross-border payments on RippleNet. This was a little bit earlier, of course. We've been talking about Ripple and Currency Cloud a little bit earlier, as they have a very kind of similar logo or so. So we kind of had a question of, are they connected a little bit more than they were? But I guess nothing like that has come out. Just their, I guess, results and a lot of freaking money, guys. Very, very happy to see that. Then IBM launches test service using a holy grail of data privacy technology. And the reason why this data privacy technology and why really everything towards this end is very much important, we'll talk about in the next video that's coming up here, or I might have already talked about it depending on how I'm going to launch that video, because it's like, it's not really, date specific. I'm just going to record that one straight after this one, as it's a completely separate topic, but really a video on its own that some people need to watch and some people don't. So, but it's about Ledger, right? And about data privacy, and they just messed us up, and I really, really am sad and angry. Tech giant IBM has announced a trial service for a privacy tech called fully homomorphic encryption, which vastly reduces the likelihood of sensitive data being exposed. FHA is an emerging technology often described as the holy grail of encryption, designed to allow data to stay encrypted while being processed or analyzed in cloud or third-party environments. IBM said last week that its new service, developed in-house, will allow clients to start experimenting with technology to improve the privacy of their internal IT architectures. While current encryption techniques allow data to be protected during storage and in transit, data must be decrypted while it is being processed or analyzed, of course, logically, creating a window of opportunity where data is more vulnerable to the exposure or theft, said IBM. Data leaks have become, sorry guys, I'm being called right now, so that's very cumbersome. It's very annoying if you're being called while making a video, so I'm going to quickly put that on mute and still record on. Otherwise, I have to cut and do all that type of stuff. I'm a simple man, all right? I'm not a good editor. I don't know how to do that type of stuff. So please, all right? If I edit a video, you better know I spent freaking 2 hours to do that type of stuff. I'm not good at that things anymore at all. And by the way, I'm not a native English speaker, so if I sometimes freaking stumble on my words, it's because I just am thinking about the freaking word I gotta say, all right? So think about that. Data leaks have become a major issue for enterprises like, for example, Ledger. One making headlines this week saw personal details of clients of crypto hardware wallet maker, not Maker the coin, but Maker Ledger, exposed on an online forum. It just happened. We'll talk about that later. Research and advisory company Gartner predicts that by 2025, at least 20% of businesses will be budgeting for programs that require homomorphic encryption, up from less than 1% currently. So I'm thinking if there's a couple of companies we can actually invest in that are busy with this type of stuff, I would definitely go with it as well, all right? I'm thinking this technology is going to be very, very good, as data protection is going to be more so important as blockchain takes over and people are more kind of with their money, right? They don't want to really let people know they got crypto. I mean, who's ever said out loud, yeah, I have crypto, my name is this, and I live right here, all right? I have 10 Ledger Nanos, come visit me. Yeah, I don't think anybody ever does that because they know if you're a crypto holder and crypto does good, they about to come for your home, all right? And that's that scary thing about holding crypto, that it's a little bit different than stocks normally are, all right? It's quite a little bit different. Then FTSE 100 pairs losses ahead. How do you pronounce this word? Pairs, whatever. FTSE 100 pairs losses ahead of weak U.S. Open. Retailers, travel, and energy stocks are under pressure as fresh lockdowns weaken prospects of a swift recovery, according to Susanna Streeter at Hargreaves Lansdowne. The thing you need to know about this one is the UK versus EU or the rest of the EU is kind of propelled right now, where the Netherlands has already banned travel towards the UK, as of course they got that new strain over there. I wanted to almost say the new strain of the Kush, but I guess I should not also try to associate my videos with that. I don't think that's even better to do. But it's getting quite interesting because these guys are of course falling down already because of the whole stimulus ordeal in America. But now with this coming up, the new strain, I just think things have been actually put into a whole different little zone here of just negativeness. But all right. Also, check out Webull, by the way, if you're from the US. You can get 4 stocks for free. So I'm going to recommend you guys to, if you're from the US, make an account on there because you can get 2 stocks for just opening an account, which is, I think, just KYC. You don't even have to deposit anything to get free stocks. Check it out. If you do that, it doesn't get me anything. If you actually deposit money, though, $100 first time, I do get a little teeny weeny bonus. So if you want to support me, you can also just deposit $100, get some freaking cryptos or something like that on here, or buy some stocks, because you could do both, which is pretty damn cool as well, and I like it a lot. All right, but if you make an account, it gets me nothing. I'm just recommending it because you can get 2 stocks for free, and if you deposit $100, you get 2 more free stocks. Here is how Bitcoin price will react to the new U.S. economic stimulus deal. Bitcoin price reacted positively, not true, to the news surrounding the latest U.S. economic stimulus deal. Thus far this year, it seems like all the related, the CV-related relief packages have led to bullish price action. The 22,000 support, or 22,800 actually, holds immense importance for BTC and is a crucial factor for deciding the next move, which, is depending on the exchange, because on some exchanges it actually broke very, very far down. So I don't know how much truth there is in this statement right now. Here they're talking about a 22.5 resistance. Meh. All right, things are looking pretty positive to me, guys. I'm again not worried about any crypto-related things at all. I'm just holding on like there's no tomorrow, and I'm not letting go of any coins. I even told my old man here, buy some crypto, forget about it. He's like, man, I'm gonna do that, which was a very funny conversation yesterday. I'm recommending my friends, and again, I cannot recommend you because I'm not a financial advisor, but my friends, they're not gonna sue me for that type of stuff. Just telling them, man, get yourself some crypto, forget about it, and don't expect profits, but do, buy some. That's kind of the same thing I kind of thought about this GSX type of situation, where you just buy some and kind of forget about it because it's still taking quite a lot of days before it's actually over. The thing is, man, I'm just looking for different opportunities to get myself a huge return, and crypto are most likely the best options for all of us, and maybe not Bitcoin, but mostly altcoins, man. I'm just stocking up, and I don't care if it goes down 40% first, because I might have missed out if I didn't buy it all, right? And I don't want to FOMO in at some high price or anything like that for Bitcoin specifically. I just want to buy and be happy, and I can mostly do that by just buying in different pieces, in different chunks, and just DCAing my way down if we get the chance to. But just waiting the bottom is just a very dumb decision in my opinion, as you have a higher likelihood of just missing out. If you were waiting for a $16,000 move when Bitcoin was near 19.5 a couple of weeks ago, right around this area, if you're waiting for a $16,000 move, you just missed out on from 17,000 or 16.9 all the way towards 24,000. You just missed out on that move completely then if you were waiting up for it, right? And I don't like that. So let's move on. XMO hacker withdraws Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Ethereum, Classic, USDT, and ZEC from hot wallets. So XMO got hacked. They lost 5% of their total funds. And the thing I need to worry you guys about, or warn you guys for, is just make sure your money is safe. Either buy yourself a hardware wallet and store it on there, or use a software wallet or a paper wallet, something like that. But don't keep all your money on exchanges if you don't have to, all right? If you want more I don't want to say advice, but more tips on that, make sure you check out the Discord and just ask around. Don't just randomly trust people, but check out the Discord and just ask around, all right? Link is down below. We got to kind of become a good community here so we can ask each other questions, help each other out if we need it. And once more, you cannot trust everybody because some people are trying to steal your money, of course. But if you just ask in the public chat room, then some others will most likely hop on in and say, hey, that's a scam or something like that, because there are good people in this world, right? And some of them are in the Discord. I think that was the best line, so check out the Discord link down below. And then, of course, one of my most loved crypto right now, VeChain. The VeChain Foundation announces partnership with the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology Blockchain Innovation Hub, accelerating blockchain governance research. So while I was doing my research for this whole ordeal here about Melbourne for a little bit, I just noticed that I never had heard of the capital of Australia before. And I thought it was either Melbourne or Sydney, but oh boy was I surprised to know it was not that. You might say, man, your topography, if that's the way you pronounce it in English, is not that good. Well, apparently it isn't, because I never thought that it would be a city or something like that I do not know. I've never heard of the real capital of freaking Australia. That was kind of a shock to me. I just was really convinced. And when somebody asked me the question, I was like, what is it now? And I was pretty much surprised, right? So that was pretty funny, at least to me. It is officially Canberra, right? Canberra. Yeah, never heard of that in my entire life, which was interesting since there's 300,000 people living there. Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm just like Googling now that I'm talking to you guys. I see here, Australia, yada, yada, yada. Capital, Canberra. Minister President Scott Morrison. And then the population, 395,000, which is actually not that much. So I'm kind of confused because Australia looks like a very freaking... Yeah, but there's only like 40 million people living there anyway. So maybe it's kind of a lot of people because it has all land but a low population per square mile, right? But yeah. VeChain is still doing the most, though, doing a lot of stuff good for the crypto space right now. I'm very, very much excited about VeChain and what they bring to this world. Woo! And if you were wondering, because I kind of got to get back to that, what the whole stimulus ordeal is going to mean for XRP, all of this is positive. Because what people are noticing is that we are getting money here, but what if my family that's not getting working, for example, pick a country, South Africa is not getting it so heavily or it's not doing good or something like that. Well, okay, we'll just send them some money around, right? And the whole stimulus ordeal and the whole CV and the new strain and stuff like that, they're all very much positive impulses for XRP as remittances, cross-border remittances specifically, and just being able to send money around the world without really hassles or without costs and stuff like that and just making it really, really fast is becoming more and more important as the world unites piece by piece. All right, it unites a lot quicker now that the internet has become very, very much popular and that people can't really cross the borders right now physically, as well as another aid towards it, and that's going to take longer. It's another aid towards XRP just being kind of a standard, right? It's getting bigger and bigger, guys, and I'm very much excited for the future. But that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very, very juicy and nice day.